Hello, and welcome back to the Camping Nerds podcast. It's all three of us together, which is a bit weird, and we're currently camping, so that's why this is a bit of a village setup that we got going on. But we still want to put out the content, so we're here for you guys. You know, never fear.
Yeah. Today, a bit different. We're going to be giving you a tour of the tent and lowering down all the newest camping equipment. Forget the IPL. No, that's just a joke. Rajasthan versus Delhi was today's match. And it really, the story of the show was Jos Buttler, wasn't it? Jos Buttler stole the show, having a sublime hit of 116 of 65 balls and looked in imperious touch. I mean, there wasn't really much else to say. I mean, actually, in the Rajasthan innings, everyone played their part. What did you think of sort of Devdutt Padikkal and Sanju Samson too, Zach?
I'm very happy that Devdutt Padikkal scored some runs today because he's still an RCB lad at heart. That's where he first shone. And yeah, to about how he did, given his tournament, I thought it was really good. And I think given that Buttler is doing really well and Sanju Samson was batting really well, having Devdutt Padikkal in form as well means you've got probably the best top three in the tournament, I'd say, currently. So, yeah.
Do you want to hear a fun fact about Devdutt Padikkal?
Of course.
Today, it's exactly a year since he hit his first IPL century for RCB, and it was against Rajasthan at the Wankhede Stadium. There you go.
It's a glorious fun fact. But then it was time for... obviously, they had a brilliant innings. They got, what was it, 222 for two, Rajasthan. So that was ridiculous. And then it was the time for the Delhi to chase, and it started off pretty well. Like David Warner, that was weird because he played really well, and then when he got out, he nicked off, and it was a huge deflection, but he kind of like acted like it wasn't going to be out.
Yeah,
typical Warner, isn't it? Really?
It was classic Warner. He was then like surprised when the umpire gave him out.
Delhi have been docked a lot of fair play points.
Oh,
today.
it was we'll talk about that in a second. Yeah. There was an abysmal show, wasn't it?
Yeah. Well, there was a good fight back from Rishabh Pant, who actually looked pretty good, and Lalit Yadav. But then I think we should definitely talk about the sort of the Rovman Powell incident. So off the last over, bear in mind, Prasid Krishna bowled a wicket maiden second last over, which in and of itself definitely deserves some recognition. Like, that was brilliant.
Yeah.
So then Rovman Powell requires 36 off 6, which is just, you love to see it in an IPL match. And then on the third ball?
Third ball, yeah. So he hits the first two for 6, clearly.
Yeah.
Big shots. Then the third one he hits for 6, but waist high full toss.
It was... I mean,
was it a no ball?
In cricket nerds' opinion,
it was.
It was definitely a no ball.
Definitely a no ball.
But the third umpires just aren't that fussed by it.
Yeah.
Or the umpires aren't. I don't really know if it went to the third umpire, but Delhi. Oh, Rishabh Pant's like trying to call his players off the field. Delhi send in a little mustachioed man to talk to the umpires and basically say like, no, this is a no ball, but the umpires aren't going to change their mind. This isn't football. You can't just appeal.
Yeah.
So that left a little bit of a bitter taste in the mouth, kind of soured the whole event. Jos Buttler had some very stern words for Rishabh Pant. So, yeah.
How good would it have been if he'd hit 6 sixes to win the game?
I would have loved that.
That would have been.
It would have been good, although I'd have been a bit sad because of Jos Butler's fantastic innings.
Yeah, they deserved to win.
It would have gone to shame.
Yeah.
I feel like if anyone's there to win there, Rajasthan deserved to win. And also, I mean, Delhi still hit 207 in reply, which was a fairly good effort of them, really.
Yeah,
but
when it's a good pitch at the Wankhede Stadium, it's short boundaries, they're gonna hit big scores. So
yeah.
And Jos Buttler, 3 centuries already. The record is Kohli with 4 in a season, and Jos Butler's played half the games. So I think we could be on for a record number of centuries by one player.
I just think Jos Butler's playing his best cricket ever, and he gets the hero of the match for me.
For all of us.
Villain, Rishabh Pant for dissent. Nothing short of dissent, that was really.
And David Warner for not walking.
Yeah.
David Warner for being David Warner.
Yeah.
So I think we're going to end it there. We're going to keep them short and sweet while we're camping. So comment of the day, very importantly, is where is it?
It's Mughal Hassan. who said that he was very tired and down yesterday studying for his exam, but MS Dhoni's innings just put a smile on my face and filled me up with energy. And then he says he thinks he managed to pass. So MS
Brilliant.
Dhoni doing MS Dhoni things, put a smile on Benji's face, put a style on Muruga Sen's face. Yeah, awesome.
And
Best of luck on
also,
your exam, mate.
there's also a special mention for comment. This is definitely a strong second place from
Sawmill.
Sawmill Thakur, who said first notification gang. Yes, notification gang.
Hashtag Dhoni for president.
Yeah. So if you want to be part of the notification gang, and if you have watched this far, you need to use the hashtag.
David Warner is a grub.
No, that's not the hashtag. It's notification gang, and you have to hit the bell and use the hashtag notification gang, and we'll know that you've watched this far. So thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Follow our social medias. We're Accurate Nerds Pod. Also, listen to our podcast on Spotify, Google Podcasts, Anchor FM, all of them. So
Podbeam.
No, taking off that.
Oh.
All right. Anyway, yeah. Goodbye.